Hello everyone, welcome again to Aspire. Today we introduce the new AIO device from Aspire, the Spryte. We have 5 different color options: olive green, grey, black, blue, and a really nice, cute pink. Okay, so the dimensions. It's 102 millimeters high and it's a square shape, a rounded square shape, and it's 26 by 26. The pod capacity is 3.5 mils or a 2 mil TPD style pod. The output wattage is 12 watts and the built-in battery is 650 mAh. Let's have a look at the device in closer detail. We'll use the black one, the Aspire Spryte. So at the top we have a protective drip tip cover, and easy to come off. Just push from the back and it's off. Then we have a nice, very comfortable drip tip. We have the pod itself, and on each side we have airflow vents. The fire button is on the front, nice and clicky, and on the base you've just seen a micro USB charging port. Now let's look at the pod itself. It slides out very easily, and we can see on the bottom of the pod, this is where we place the coil. I'm not sure if you can see this part there, but unusually for AIO device we have adjustable airflow, and it just turns like this. Okay, so let's put in the coil. All we need to do is unscrew the coil housing from the pod. We have 2 different coils in the kit. This one is for regular type E liquid and is 1.8 ohm, and this one with the green band is for specially for use for Nick salts, and it's 1.2 ohm. We use the trusted BVC coil that we also used on the CE5 or the ETS clearomizer. So today we'll use this one, the regular E-juice, and we just screw this into the base of the connector. Okay, before we put this into the pod, we need to add some E-juice. As usual, when we're using a new coil, we need to prime the coil. So just maybe 1 or 2 drips into the coil. Then we mount the coil into the pod. There we go. Now, to fill the pod, all we need to do is remove the small silicone plug, and we can see a nice size fill port. So let's put some e-liquid in there. Okay. Just put the plug back. Nice and firmly, and we need to let it rest for about 5 minutes before we can vape. Okay, so let's have a look at the mod. Nice clicky fire button, and obviously, as with most devices nowadays, 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can see the lights in the mod through the fire button. Really, really easy to see. Now, when it's fully charged like this, it's kind of red and blue, like a purple color. Now that shows that the capacity is above 3.8 volts. When the charge drops below 3.8 and 3.5, these lights will be blue only. When the charge drops below 3.5 volts, the lights will then become red to remind you that it's time to charge your Sprite. But right now, we've got 3.8 volts. So right now the device is on. But of course, before you put it in your pocket when you're not using it, or your purse, and it will flash to tell you that it's off. Click again and we can see no lights at all. Now let's reinsert the pod into the device, switch it on, and we'll have a vape. So nice and easily done. Just push to click. There we go. 5 on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're ready to vape. But when we are vaping, we can put the protective cap on the base, like that. That's a lot of vapor for such a tiny coil. And this mouthpiece, really, really comfortable. Thank you for watching the Asipre Spryte.